All right. Hello. All right. Cool. 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 Hello. Hello, everyone. Drums. These are drums. Let me see here. Yeah. All right. You just beat a divine beast with one heart's left. Oh wow, that's actually really impressive. Beat drums. Is that too loud, by the way? We need to turn this down. Is this too loud? How is this for volume? Not peaking the mic or anything? Good. But it is loud. Okay. Adjust that down a bit then. Maybe down a bit more. Or you know what? Actually, I think that's part of the compressor. Not beans. That from here. Alrighty. So I turned it down a bit. Let's see here. That's good. All right, perfect. So then the question becomes, with music on top of it, what does that become? Let's see here. Oh geez. Was the music all like was the drums audible over the music? I need to turn. Good. All right. Alrighty. I think we are ready then. Okay. So, welcome to the drum stream, everyone. So, most of this is going to be like music that's like DMCA free, essentially. Um, not perfectly. Also, why is one of the cameras not? One of the cameras isn't working. Gaming Avengers, hey friend, yo, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing there, friend? How you doing? There we go. There we go. Now y'all can get good angles of all this action. Alrighty. There we go. What is DMCA? So DMCA is like think copyright. Think copyright. So a lot of songs are copyright, and you'll get a DMCA strike because I think DMCA is like some kind of association or organization that kind of enforces a bunch of copyright stuff, and so they'll give you a strike if you try to use a bunch of copyright written stuff. But Twitch allows a lot of gaming music because it's a gaming place. So a lot of the times you can get away with a bunch of a bunch of gaming music because the NCAA is not going to care about that. Even though technically the music is copywritten, DNCA is not going to care about gaming music. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, my throat is parched. I've been talking way too much. Thankfully, I don't need to talk too much with drums. Alrighty. Let's see here. All right, so most of these songs I have just never done before. I so a lot of this is going to actually be me showing you guys the process of me learning a song, because I'm a very quick learner when it comes to songs and drums. A lot. But however, usually I'm a quick learner with these songs and drums because I already know the song very well, right? If I know the song very well, then it's very easy for me to like put that into the kit, essentially, I guess you could say. So yeah, this song in particular, I have only done twice, and I haven't like stopped and like actually tried to learn it or anything, right? So like, there's this song, for example, I am not going to be as great at, as if like I had like given a bunch of practice. I will do like one or two songs that I like know and am very good at, and just like DMCA be darned. I will do some of that at some point during this. So we're gonna have a mix of songs that I'm great at and songs that you know, that I'm just trying out. The goal here is to have fun. The goal here at the end of the day is to have fun. That's the vibes we're going for here, right? We're just having fun and jamming out. We're having fun and jamming out. That is what we're doing here. So let's have fun and jam out. Also, like, a lot of what I've done is like has been self-taught. So like I give God credit for like how good I've gotten over the like 6-ish years that I've done this, because like there's no reason that I should be this good except God is good. Anyways, that all to say, let's do some drums, everyone. Again, we're just kind of jamming out, so I'm not going to be very accurate to what they're doing on there. All right. There we go. That is such. Oh no 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 no! Oh, I forgot this is a playlist. Don't actually play. Nope, stop. That was fun. That was awesome. Yo, Jenkins! Jenkins! Hi, friend. Hi, Jenkins. Hello. Oh, did he say you know how much talent or anything? You're a jack of all trades. Yo, being a jack of all trades, that's admirable in of itself, yo. Hey, welcome, Jenkins. I need, my voice is like starting to die. I need, like be less. Um, Hello. It's so great to see you, friend. I mean, so I can actually see. All right, let's see what we should do next here. Alrighty. I want to see one that I know well enough that I could do. Don't understand drums, but good job. Thank you. Yeah, again, that song I've only done like once or twice. Is this what I'm thinking it is? Yeah, I think this one would be fun. This one would be fun. This was a lot more laid back, and we're just here to have fun, yo. We're just here to have fun. All right. How scary are you spiders? Not at all. Um, Now, of course, if it's a venomous one, I'm going to treat that with caution. Um, oh, no, stop that. Will any of you believe me if I said that was my first time ever doing that song, by the way? Which is why when it came to the drum solo part, I was like, I think this is how that goes? A lot of these are going to be like my first time ever playing the song, but I'm familiar enough with the song. I've heard the song enough in my head. Like I have a roadmap of how the song goes in my head. And so I know dynamically at least what to do next. And so I just kind of fill in the blanks. So so that's the gist, right? So that's why a lot of that was not, akin or maybe even as great as the actual drum performance on the screen. But you know what? I'm just here to have fun and drink some water. And I'm all out of water. Alrighty. So I need to pick songs that are akin to that. Let's go ahead and okay. So this one is going to end up being stream exclusive because this one is definitely not DMCA free. And so it's going to end up being muted in the VOD. So you guys listening right now are the only ones that are going to be able to hear me do this one. This one I have practice with. This one's not going to be like let's just figure it out as we go song. This one is a song that like when I first learned this one, this is the song that I got good over. Like me, younger me learning to do the drums and then finding, having to do this song for my campus ministry at college. Finding this song and trying to learn it. What was it? Was a challenge, and so this is a song I got good over. Is how I describe it best. So a lot of it, I don't know how well I can do this with an electronic kit because there's a part where it's like, yeah, so it sounds a bit strange on this. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out how to make it sound good on an electronic kit. Because usually what I do, I don't know how well the mic is going to pick this up. See how well the mic picks this up. So imagine this is a snare. Usually, let's see if the mic picks this up well. Usually what you do is like, so. Okay, it is kind of picking up. Okay. The one of the hits is louder than the other, which the thing can do to a degree, but also hitting it with different parts of the stick like produces different sounds as well. A more lighter sound versus a more like full sound, I guess you could say. And so that's where the electronic drum kit kind of lacks. So like, yeah, that's a limitation here, but we're going to make do. Let me see here. Yeah, there's no difference. You can't tell the difference at all. Well, so I'm using two different ring things to like at least have variance between the every other hit. But there's varyings that I'm doing in the midst of that's not being picked up. We're gonna make do. We're gonna make do. All right. So that was that one. So what's interesting, um, man. So another limitation of this kit was the hi-hat. Oh my goodness. Because there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to do with the hi-hat that just kind of sounded garbage. Because I was just, oh man. Uh, one of these days I'm going to like just I should record it on like an actual kit or some at some point somehow. Because it sounds so much better. Because like there's only three sounds that I can get out of this hi-hat. You got, and you got, and you got. That's it. There's no variation in between. And I want more subtle variations. I was trying to do more subtle variations in there, like instinctively, forgetting that I was doing this on an electronic kit, and it just kind of sounded bad. So yeah, fun. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's go back to the DMCA free stuff, right? Let's see here. What else do I have? Say just in random places. Let's see. I'm just trying to see here, like what kind of songs do I know? Part of the equation here, right? Well, know enough to be able to do on here. What's this? How does this one go? Eh, eh. Huh. Oh, I have a fun idea. Let's do the normal. Let's see here. Let's do the normal meat channel theme, and then I'm just gonna jam out to it and like come up with whatever for it. I feel like that would be a fun thing. I want something that's a little bit longer though. Could use that. I could use this one theoretically. But I don't know. Need. I don't know his version well enough, so I don't know what the dynamics would be like. I want to be able to just invent my own dynamics here. How about this? I'm just gonna do the like. I'm just gonna do the like longer version, like one, and then we're going to just have to like at some point whenever I feel like we've given it it's good try. We're gonna move on. All right. thing is sliding. There we go. Alrighty. That was fun. Yeah, so that was just improv. I figured, you know what? Let's take a song that doesn't per se have a drum thing to it and just jam. Just jam, yo. So I think that was a lot of fun. That was good. That was great. Oh, I'm glad, yo, Lacta dancing around there. I'm glad you enjoyed it there, Lacta. Alrighty. Let's see here. Go back to the list. Yeah, there's a bunch of so this playlist, Music for Dice. This is a playlist that I've collected over over a very long span of time, and of just like stuff that I could potentially use in like D&D campaign type stuff. Now, of course, not all of this I can use on stream though. Some of this is copywritten, but yeah. Um, ooh, can I do a metal one? I don't think I've done much metal type drumming. And I don't have like better equipment than ever heard of the group Theocracy? I've not actually. We're gonna try this one. I want to say that I might be familiar enough with this on here. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. No, I've not heard of the group Theocracy. What kind of music do they do? I want to first grab me some water because I ran out of water. Other Christian power metal band that you enjoy listening to? Interesting. Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of like really good Christian bands that aren't like okay, here's the thing. That kind of like Halo stuff that's on the radio. All right, here's my hot take. Here's my hot take on that, and then I'm gonna get water. All of that stuff, like they have a target audience. Their target audience is soccer moms. Because when it comes to the pledge drives, how do they make money is through these pledge drives, right? The people that actually give to those are the soccer moms. So most popular Christian music that gets played on the radio is geared towards soccer moms. So therefore, you have a lot of stuff that isn't really like good theology, but just sounds marketable. A lot of Christian popular music is just stuff that can be marketable to soccer moms. And I hate it. It is so bad. A lot of that upper Christian music industry is disgusting in so many different ways. Oh my goodness, I can go into a whole rant about this. Oh my goodness. Theocracy doesn't sound like soccer mom music to you. No, yeah, no, yeah. But you agree with my general points? Yeah. A lot of yes. No, what I'm saying is bands like Theocracy are amazing. Like I love that kind of stuff. I love finding those smaller indie Christian bands. My favorite band is hands down Rivers and Robots. Unfortunately, they kind of disbanded-ish. They kind of went their separate ways during COVID. But man, oh man, Rivers and Robots, hands down my favorite. Absolutely. They have great lyrics, they have great music. There's a lot of, like, here's the thing. Do you have a lot of songs that have great music and garbage lyrics? Why? Lyrics are a part of the music. Lyrics are a part of the music. Make good lyrics and good music. Gosh darn it. Bring your water. All right. So, yeah, that's my rant on that. It's so unfortunate to hear when a good group makes. I know it really is. It really is. It really is a sad time. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Good. Wet water. Audition chat. Pokey catch before it's pokey gone. Apparently, I don't have one, so that's interesting. Alrighty. So, oh yeah, yeah. I was going to try this metal song again. Like, I don't have much, if any, experience. Like, I've done some like rock songs on drums, sure, but like this kind of rock, not that much. So don't expect a lot, is what I'm saying. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know what to expect. We're just going to, again, we're just here to have fun and jam out to songs that I've never played before on the drum. And this keeps sliding on me, sorry. Hold on, how can I get this to stop sliding around? Here's the thing, it has Velcro on it. And I have it right now on the carpet in order to, like, theoretically leverage that very Velcro. But the Velcro is not sticking to the carpet, and it's making me sad. Hey, Velcro, do better. Hey, Velcro. Hey, Velcro, do better. Why do you do this to me? Gosh darn it. Ah. Hey, Sean Joy, welcome in. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing today? It's great to see you, friend. Trying to figure out what kind of beats I want to do to this song. I'm okay. We're going to like basically write some parts to this song here. So I think what I did just now is a great like kind of fill um of sorts. A longer fill, of course. Trying to figure out what. Oh, you're doing. Oh, you're doing good. That's awesome to hear. I'm doing pretty great, also myself. I'm trying not to lose my voice right now because I've been talking nonstop for the past 2 days. I've been training a bunch of interns. So yeah. Let's see here. How do metal beat like the opposite? So you have fills, which are the things that you kind of do like as transitions. Fills are kind of transitions. And then there's like kind of your beats, which are just like the things that you just, kind of do on repeat. I'm trying to figure out, I've not done metal stuff like this before, so the beats are where I'm struggling right now. think might go with that. I think we'll try that. I think we'll try something like that. That sounds good to me. So let's try this. We're going. Oh, that's a longer bit than I thought. Oh my goodness! I figured out the beat like at the end. Gosh darn it! It's not using the cymbals. It's just the toms. It's dang it. Nope. Gosh darn it! I figured out too late what the beat should have been. Man, I was so focused on trying to figure out how to incorporate the cymbals that I didn't think to do a tom beat. It's supposed to be more like. Gosh darn it. Can you tell that I was trying to like improv this and figure it out as I go? But we're having fun. But we're having fun. Alright, let's see. I was this 30-minute version, so I'm probably gonna be one of those. Oh no. Never mind. Yo. Who's ready to do some ska? Again, these are all songs that I've never actually played before, but I'm familiar enough with. So we're going to figure it out. So this song. So what what kind of fills do we want to put in there? Maybe? Maybe. Big maybe. Let me see here. Wait, hold on. Oh, you have to go? Oh, thank you so much for being here, H2 Enjoyer. It was nice having you here. Thank you, friend. Goodbye. I think that's how that goes. Cheating your Peter Pan! I've never played the song before figuring out how to cook. What's noise? There's usually hold on, how did that part go? Hold on. Was it really that simple? Wait, I was overthinking this. I was overthinking that so hard. Yep, there is indeed a bot. And I indeed have a mouse. Oh wait, hold on. Copy. I deleted the message and neglected to ban them. Oh well. Oh well. I was definitely overthinking that. Those were like. And then it starts to get like kind of like doubles up. Yo, yeah, Thai Peanut Boss. Hi, Peanut Boss. How are you doing, Peanut Boss? How are you doing? It's so great to see you, friend. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out songs as we go, basically. I'm doing songs that I'm like already somewhat familiar with, and then just kind of like figuring them out. We're just jamming, having fun over here. That's the goal. Having fun isn't hard when you have a library card. Arthur. Oops. Wait. Cursor. There we go. Something like that. I think I started to get a good groove going by the end of that. Oh man. Lots of fun. That one I might pick that up. So actually I was trying to learn this song for the bass guitar. Didn't get that far. Bass guitar I'm still trying to like learn in general. Like I'm very fresh on bass guitar. Um Hey, I'm glad that you guys are jamming out these. I'm glad that you guys are having fun with this because I'm having fun too. Not fair. Okay. I have purposely on this specific kit on here, I have a stanky snare over here. might utilize the stanky snare instead of the rim here. I'm gonna use the stanky snare. Let's do that. It probably has a name other than stanky snare. I just don't know what it is. All right, let's start from the top. Polly! Hello, Polly! Thank you for the work! Now wait for it. could not tell where the beat was going in that last part. So I just kind of slowed down and went with what I could figure out. All right. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Thank you for the love here, Polly, again. Good enough. Thanks. All right. Do we want to do another DMCA strike? Do another DMCA strike. What's this? Oh, I don't know. Man, Bone Truss was a very fun one, but I don't think I know Insane the Range music's arrangement of this very well. And dynamics matter a lot. So I need to know the arrangement very well, as not just the song, but also the arrangement, right? Dynamics. That's the heart and soul of the drums. The drums lead the dynamics of a song. Dynamics being kind of like how like how the mood of the song, how intense it is, right? I guess you could say, in a sense, in the most nuttiest nutshell. The dynamics has to do with building and dropping, being in, being out, being up, being down. So we're going to do, we're going to take another hit to the old, this is going to be another one that's like stream exclusive because we're not, this is the DMCA one. And this is the last DMCA, strikey one that I'm going to do because I don't want to risk too much. We did one earlier. This is the only other one we're doing. Lift high the name of Jesus. So this here has a big, like, kind of hoedown type of vibes to it. It's got some nice southern hoedown type of vibes to it. Really, the Gettys are Irish. So I guess it has, like, an Irish hoedown vibe or whatever. Excuse me, sorry. The drum part to this song, I came up with my own because I liked mine. I like extremely specific parts of the song and like how the beat went in a very specific part of the song, and so I kind of like adapted that into the rest of the song and made something very fun. That's why I wanted to do this one on stream. Is because like I feel like this is something that I can call my own, essentially. Like this is something like the what I do for the drums, I should say, is something that I can call my own. Like it's somewhat original, right? Not that one. There's a specific recording I like to use. Still not that one. They have multiple. Here it is. All right, so let's do this. Clapper in chat. Cool. And that last part, that instrumental part, where you go, I usually, we don't do that part at church because that's more of a showboaty thing. So that part, that last part, I had a little bit of practice. But you know what? That was fun. That was very. What time is it? 9:20. Ooh, interesting. All right. What else? What else? What else? What else? Man, there are so many good songs that I really want to do if DMCA weren't a thing. There's a lot that I did actually back on, what was it? Wednesday night? Wednesday night I did a whatchamacallit, stream on the, what video came out? Uh, anyways, back to, let's figure out what other song. Do I know their arrangement well enough? Well enough. Definitely don't know their arrangement. Here. I already did a Cyber's World. I have some ideas. Ooh, why don't we let's try. Let's try out this plain coconut mall. No covers. Just coconut mall. Here we go. How's it go? Maybe something like that. Something like that. So let's go with that. Let's go with that. Okay. I think I have a plan. I think I have a plan laid out. All right, I think, I feel like, yeah, I feel like I figured out a couple of good parts in there. I feel like I figured out a couple of good parts in there. I feel satisfied with that attempt. Yeah, yeah. I was just kind of like, yeah, of course, this is all just me jamming out and figuring things out as go. That's such a fun part. My fills need work on that. This has been a lot of fun. Alrighty. Yeah, there's some really fun parts in there. Yeah, why not? Yar har, y'all. Stop. Stop! No, 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 no. I don't know the arrangement of this. No, stop. No. Oh my goodness, what did I do? There we go, figured it out. Also, Lavatar in chat. That last song was very fun. Doing the 6/8 time thing. That was baller.
Friendship.
Yo, what's up, Newt? Newt6, welcome in, welcome in. It's so great to meet you, friend. How you doing? How you doing? Hi, my name's Will, and right now I'm just jamming out to a bunch of songs that I've never played on the drums before. Just kind of figuring, songs that I know already, so that way, I can at least, I don't have to learn the song as well. Um, but though, we're just jamming out over here. I'm doing this as a 350 follower celebration. So drums ain't the norm over here. But yo, welcome in. It's so great to meet you. So great to meet you, and I hope you stick around. How you doing, by the way? How you doing? Let's see here. Let's say here. That was so much fun. Doing good? Oh, Nate. Oh, okay. Java and drums legend. Oh, nice. Nice. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. We yes. Actually, normally on these Tuesday streams, I do actually do some Kotlin programming, which is Java adjacent. So yeah, but the norm for the rest of the week is Nintendo games and sometimes tabletop RPGs. I'm a variety streamer. Hi. You're doing good. I'm so glad to hear that you're doing good. Da, 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 da. What else do I know the arrangement for that I could do? I'm trying to also figure out how long do I like. The longer, like, I'm not feeling too exhausted yet, but it's going to catch up to me if I go for too long because we've been drumming for like an hour and a half now, and also have neighbors. Thankfully, this is an electronic kit, but still, they can probably hear my foot pounding. So I also kind of want to find something epic that we can close on. Honestly, the 6 8 times one we could have closed on, but I don't know. Let's try something. Wait, hold on. I don't know if this can be a closer. I think this can be a fun one. Wait a second. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Are you saying? Are you saying? Wait. Hold on. Oh, so you're saying that you're Nate that I know IRL? Wait a second. Are you one of my interns? Wait, what? Did you somehow manage to find my stream? What? Dude. Hello. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. I just put you. I've been doing the stream for too long. It took me a hot minute to figure that out. What? You found? Wow, that's neat. Hi, welcome. Yeah, what's up? What? Found my stream? Wowzers! All right, cool. Hello. So cool. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, great to see you here, friend. Hello. Alrighty. Let's see here. Um, what was I doing? All right. So grand finale, because It's getting late. On a stream for too long. You figure out a grand finale. Probably going to be just repeating one that we've already done, honestly. I've already expended too much DMCA strikes on this stream so far. So it's going to have to be one DMCA free. So I think we're just going to try just give we're going to do Fields of Hopes and Dreams. Field of Hopes and Dreams. Yeah. Because this one is just so fun to do. It really is. It really is. And again, the premise of the stream is that I've not really like formally learned any of these songs. We're just jamming out here. But boy, howdy, this is fun to jam out to. Here. All right. All right. Woo! All right, guys. This has been a journey. Ah, poking that camera. Whoa, Pants here in chat. Pokey Cat, of course, Pokegone. Y'all, this has been quite a journey and a half, y'all, here. Let's figure out who to raid. Um, Here, probably help with the mics in front of me to hear me just a smidge better, right? Um, all right, so we're going to figure out who we are going to raid. This has been a lot of fun. And man, I've just enjoyed just jamming out to random songs. It has been a jam lag time. It absolutely has been a 100% jam.com. Man, yeah, we might do this some other time just randomly, I don't know. On occasion. I don't think we're going to make this a regular thing, but it'll come back. It'll come back. Okay. So, let's see who is online. Alrighty, let's see. Also need to know who. It's been a while since we rated. Ooh. No, so what? No, never mind. Let's see here. Oh, the fancier escaped. Oh no. Alright, we'll figure out who to raid. When's the last time that I raided? Oh, no, yeah, okay. I figured out who we're raiding. Flash raid, just super jump.